The hero's feet dig deep into the crumbling clay. The softness of the earth is its only warning that something terrible is about to happen. In an instant, the ground collapses, dragging everything into the depths. The hero's fall is abruptly halted by a huge web spun between the ground and the abyss. Vibrations ripple across the web, and suddenly a spiky shape skitters toward the heroes to claim its prey. So at this point, we're going to remove the star, the lightning bolt, and the spawn gates from the quest. We're going to place the map tile 6A near but not connected to the existing map as shown. Then we're going to place the following elements as shown in the waypoint 2 and waypoint 5. We're going to place the spawn gate open and 2 of these tokens. We're going to place all characters located in the Story Event 2 map tile over location D in 6A map tile. Unless save, each hero placed in the 6A map tile suffers 1 HP and KO. Take the Story Event 3 card and place it face down on top of the event deck. Then we're going to place the waypoint 6 in the Story Event 2 area. Place the Story Event 2 card face up on top of the event deck. And that, everyone, was the beginning of our next part of Quest 2. We read Story Event 2, which was right here at the end of our last video. Greetings, I'm Barrett, and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. And we are continuing our playthrough of Sword and Sorcery. Like I said, we are on the third part of this second quest. Colin and I are having a fantastic time. We're going to see if we can hopefully bring this out with a big win. I have set everything up according to what I read off in the last mission, our Story Event 2. I have our 2 treasure tokens here. I've opened up our spawn gate right up here. We have our 2 waypoints, and I put everybody that was on this tile down here where it was supposed to be. We have put Story Event 2 on top and placed waypoint 6 right where it's supposed to go. We're going to be moving into, I believe it's going to be the event phase. And to see if our characters can make it out of this quest, then I need you to meet me at the table.
Make it right. The last time you will hear. The last time you will hear.
Jean's gonna try and save first. She's looking for a star. We'll roll that up. No, of course she gets a shield. So she is gonna take a point of damage. That will be her 7th damage. She's 1 away from being killed, and she's KO'd. Now we'll try and roll a shield for Maya. Come on, roll a shield. Yes, I actually rolled a shield. So Maya saved.
Jean's going to be KO'd. We'll put her figure just like that. Moving into the event phase, we're just going to take Story Event 2 and discard it. Now remember, Story Event 3 is right here. We were supposed to place that on top of the deck. So we have 1 round before that's going to come out.
During the time phase, Maya will take another point of damage because she's been poisoned this entire game. She has 3 damage, only 2 health remaining. Jean will then be able to refresh her healing, and this one will tick down, and now Maya will try and save for the poison. We're looking for a shield here. Can we do it? Finally! How many times have we rolled and we finally got a shield? So we'll remove that poison.
Jean's going to activate first. To stand up from being KO'd, you either have to spend your action activity or 1 movement point. She's going to spend a movement point because there's not very much to really move around in here except to get the treasure chest. And she's going to move 1 up here, which means she is going to activate waypoint 5. Let's take a look. A drop of green liquid falls from above, warning the hero a moment before a cascade of venom falls from the ceiling. Oh, we don't like venoms. As he gazes upward, the hero sees several venom nests hanging from a nearby stalactite. Oh, terrible. It may be possible to cast the nets into the abyss by shattering the base of the stalactite, delivering the party from one of the endless perils lurking in the darkness. So we're going to have to save. The hero suffers 1 poison if I'm not able to. And then if I want to attempt to cut the stalactite, which I think is a no-brainer, we're going to go to 2-2-1. First, let's see if we save. Jean's save is a star, which she did not get. I thought I did for a second there. What's a lightning bolt? The stalactite is strongly anchored to the ceiling, yet the venom eggs are heavy. Perhaps a well-placed blow could collapse the entire structure. Now we do have to get, of course, our one venom. Super excited about that. Actually, it's poison. Venom, poison, same thing. Not exactly. While the active hero is in the waypoint 5 area, he can attempt to destroy the stalactite by performing an attack with a weapon, an item, or power, spending the required activity against it. If the attack obtains 3 successful hits, go to 222. Otherwise, nothing happens. Jean starts with 1 hit. We're going to roll our dice. We need 2 more hits. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Oh, they didn't fail me. We got 2 hits, and neither of them came from the red die, which is pretty amazing. The stalactite falls, dragging the wicked progeny screeching into the abyss. Wah! The party gains 1 soul shard and remove waypoint 5 from the quest. Well, that's pretty good, wasn't it, Colin?
That was amazing.
I actually got the 2 hits.
I can't believe that.
We're all going to go next casting our spell. We're going to remove 1 body condition, so we're going to get rid of that poison. We're going to heal 2 of our damage, bringing our actual damage total to 5. So well, we're doing a little bit better.
Maya will be next to go. First thing she's going to do is move her illusionist for 1 action. Move it into this space, because we're assuming something's going to spawn. And then we'll have Maya herself do a movement activity, 1, 2, and let's check out waypoint token 2. Through the sticky web, the hero glimpses a way out. First, she will need to escape the webbing. She can try to escape with her agility or use brute strength to break free. Yeah, I don't think Maya's going to be using brute strength. So if you want to use agility, spend 1 action. We're definitely going to do that one. That's 2.17. The hero attempts to escape using her agility. Roll 1 blue die. I am not a dexterity hero, bummer. So if I get a shield though, I can get a 2.2. Otherwise 2.19. Here we go, looking for a shield, and we didn't. We got a star. Bummer. Unfortunately, her efforts are wasted as the web is too difficult to escape. The active hero must be placed back in location D area. Maya still has 1 movement left after being teleported back to here when trying to break free, which didn't work. She's going to move into the same space as Jean and then use that awesome shard that she has to heal 1 damage on Jean. So Jean now has only 4 damage. That means she has 4 health.
Our final character to move is Sigrid. She is super pissed she's not at the party. She's going to spend her movement. She has 3 speed, 1, 2, 3. She's going to check out waypoint 6. Maybe she can get down the way they did. The descent is so steep that staying upright is painful and almost impossible. Oh, come on, she's super strong. Move the active hero located in the waypoint 6 area to location D on 6A map tile. So it did get us down there. The active hero must perform 2 save rolls and suffer 1 HP for each roll each roll not, okay, this is gonna be something else. I gotta try to save twice or I'm gonna take 2 damage. Sweet. Lady Dice Luck, don't fail me now. Oh, she totally failed me. I'm gonna take 2 damage. Sigrid, for apparently not knowing how to fall down a hole, is gonna take 2 damage. Bringing me to 5. I have a total of 6 health, but I do have the +1 from my toughness. So I actually have 7, so I can still take 2 more damage without kicking the bucket here. We're going to flip our marker here to show that we're done with her, and that's it. We're going to move into the event phase. I actually haven't done any action activities yet. I'm going to use my action activity to dash. Now we're done. Let's check out that event phase, which of course is going to be dun-dun-dun, Story Event 3, read and apply its effects.
Finally, the threatened shadow reaches its prey, revealing itself to be a hulking, devilish spider. Its 8 red eyes scan the area with a murderous glare. Nothing can escape this scrutiny. Its palps move rhythmically, its fangs drip with poison, and its 8 armored legs grasp the web with wicked paired claws. Untold millennia of evolution have transformed this creature into the perfect predator. A soulless butcher. Place the red elder spider enemy in the spawn gate and assign it the swiftness power instead of drawing a random one. If there are 3 heroes, spawn an additional enemy, so we'll do that. If waypoint 5 is still in play, no it's not, so we can ignore that. Resume play until the red elder spider dies, then go to 2.28.
We have our elder spider here. He's all painted up and ready to go. Evil looking red thing. We'll put him here. At least he's next to this illusion, so that's going to be helpful. We do have to spawn another enemy, so let's go ahead, draw our card, and see what we have. We have the blue tyrant lizard. This one does not get a power, it's just a straight up blue lizard. That's fantastic. We'll take its miniature and put it right on the board. Here he is, he's good to go. I'll see how much we can stick in this square in one time here. So the spider apparently has coerced a tyrant lizard to join its cause somehow. We have our elder spider. This guy's out of control. Now it gets a power, but of course it told us what power it's supposed to have. It only has one presence. It has one shield, and it rolls 3 blue dice for defense. That's fantastic. It has 9 health, but look, we get some cool stuff. We can actually kill it. The power it has is swiftness. At the beginning of each event phase, before managing the event card, roll a blue die. If a hit is rolled, activate this enemy. Oh my gosh, it's going to activate a ton.
During the time phase, Jean will be able to ready her dome of resistance, and her healing will go to 1 time until it's ready. To start the next round, let's have Maya go first. She has her illusion in the appropriate area that she can use her illusionary attack. Now she's going to use her first action to focus, so she'll get 1 auto hit for this. Then we can attack a target enemy in the same area as the illusion, ignoring distance and line of sight. So we'll have 2 auto hits. We'll roll 1 red and 2 blue dice with the potential of slowing. We've got our 2 auto hits. Let's see what else we can do. We have 2 more hits, and I do slow them, and I reduce his armor by 2, so he has no armor. I hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not enough to kill him, but so close. And you know what? I totally missed that if you look at these 2 cards, that illusion gives us +1 hit when we attack in that same area. So we had 3 auto hits, not 2 auto hits. So that means we dealt a total of 5 damage to that blue lizard, which means the blue lizard is gone because he only had 5 health and we reduced his armor to 0. So we'll drop 10 crowns there and he is off the board. I will definitely take that. But of course, Maya's not done because she's awesome. She's going to do the Thunder Strike next because this is an action and she has 2 actions. She will do this, she'll roll 1 red, 1 blue, gets 1 auto success because she has her illusion there. We'll roll up our red and blue die and we get 2 hits. I get 2 lightning bolts, which means we do AoE, bummer there's nothing there. We also KO him, which is awesome because that means any of his armor, which he actually has 1 armor here, it's not going to count because we've KO'd him. So with those 3 hits, we'll place them up here. He gets to roll up to 3 blue dice. Every shield is a blocked hit. And he gets 1 shield. So that means he'll take 2 points of damage. He's down to 7 health. I'm then going to use a free activity and use that shard to heal 1 point of damage on Sigrid. And then Maya will use her movement activity to get the heck out of Dodge. She's going to move back, and actually that's Sigrid. What am I saying? There's Maya. Maya's going to take 1 step back, and that's going to end her turn. Now we're going to have to draw an encounter card, and we have activate all red enemies. That's hilarious because that's the only one on the board. So let's take a look at this card. So right now, all of the heroes are within range 1 or 2, so we're going to do this one. It is targeting the hero with the most wounds. So the one that has the most wounds will be Jean. Jean has 4 wounds. Yep. Actually, it could be Jean or Sigrid. Looking at the tiebreaker, it looks like Sigrid is the one that has the fewest remaining hit points at only 3. So it's going to target Sigrid. Since Sigrid is within range 1, it's going to use Web Spit. Oh, that sounds terrible. Then it's going to move to engage and then attack with claws. So Web Spit, it's going to use this only 1 time. Place a web token in the victim's area. All heroes who stay or move through this area suffer slow. In the next time phase, remove the token and this enemy recharges it again. Yay. Okay, and then if you look here, that's the web spit. Then it'll move into that same area and it's going to attack with claws. Claws is 1 auto hit, 2 red dice. We'll place that web token right here. We're going to give slow tokens both to Jean and to Sigrid. And then the spider is going to jump into this space and it's going to attack Sigrid.
Our elder spider's rolling its 2 red dice. It got a gremlin and 2 lightning bolts, so really the lightning bolt just gets rid of my armor. It didn't do any hits. It does have 1 auto hit, so really only hit me once. I do get to use my armor, which I lose due to the fact that the lightning bolt's triggered. I get to roll only 1 blue die because there's only 1 hit out there. Let's see how this goes. I blocked it. I didn't take any damage. It was amazing.
That was awesome. We've decided to activate Jean next. Now Jean is slowed. At the end of her turn, she'll be able to discard this. All she can do is 1 activity, so she's going to attack. The nice thing is Sigrid is here with her. So that means we have a total of 3 presents to the only 1 from that elder spider. So that means we have a domination bonus for our attack. So we'll get 2 auto hits for this attack. Let's do it. Now, unfortunately, we need to make one correction. Do you see this Elder Spider? It has, I hate that they put him up so small up here. He's considered flying, so what that means is we cannot KO him. So that means that when Maya did her attack, we're gonna reduce the amount of damage she did by 1. So she only dealt 1 damage instead of 2. So this Elder Spider still has 8 blasted health. Okay, and maybe we can get a double lightning bolt here and stun it. That'd be kind of cool. We're rolling 1 red, 3 blue. Well, let's see what we get. Oh, that's terrible. That is no hits there on that, and I have nothing to re-roll. So I have 2 hits. 1 is blocked from the armor of the spider, and then it's going to roll 1 blue die for defense. Gosh, I feel like Barrett here. Let's see. Oh, it didn't block. So we dealt it a 2nd point of damage. Woohoo! Has 2 damage now.
And this is where I get to say, Colin, that was gotta be the worst roll I've ever seen.
Thank you, and thank you, Barrett. At least I didn't roll a gremlin. We'll now go ahead and draw an encounter card, and we have, oh, activate no enemies. That would be great, except for this blasted Elder Spider states here, right at the quickness, at the end of each enemy turn, if this enemy was not activated, activate it. So it's still going to activate, and we'll shuffle the encounter deck.
Our Elder Spider is going to be targeting Sigrid yet again. It's going to start by using its 0 here. If the victim is slowed, the victim suffers poison 1, so I'll take our token and place it on Sigrid's board because I am slowed. Then it's going to attack with Bite. Bite is 3 evil red dice, and if I get a lightning bolt, you get poison 2. What's better than poison 1? Poison 2! Let's roll these up. We got 2 sword and sorcery symbols, 1 hit. I do get my poison 2, but I am able to block that 1 hit with my armor, so I don't take any damage, but oh, that poison 2 is going to be tough.
The Elder Spider will now move away 1 area. Whenever you're moving away 1 area for an enemy, you always move it towards its original location, where it came from. So that would be over here. If there was a hero in that spot, it would not move over there. It would instead try and move to a different area. If it couldn't move to an area where there wasn't a hero, it just wouldn't move. But since there's no hero over there, it moved to that area, 1 area away from Sigrid and Jean.
It's Sigrid's turn now, and she's going to use her Super Spear of Death because she's been super lucky that this thing hasn't killed her yet. She's going to stab this thing as hard as she can with the spear. Let's see how it goes. And because she's slowed, that is going to be the only action she does this entire turn. Sigrid's Spear is going to get 1 auto hit because it is now 1 away. Hopefully we can maybe poison this thing. Let's see how it goes. I get 2 red dice and 2 blue dice. This is for all the glory. We got 1, 2, 3 hits and 2 stars. Now I don't have any stars here to be able to activate, but I do have my star here. So this creature is going to gain poison 1. This poison token, when put on an enemy, does the same thing it does to heroes, except for 1 exception. This will never be removed. The enemy is going to keep this in condition until death because it will not be actually able to save. But it is going to be able to save against my hits because it has some armor. We did 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 1 armor. We're going to remove that. We're going to remove these dice, and hopefully we can get 0 shields for it. Come on, 0 shields. I got 1. Okay, so that still means we did 2 damage to it, bringing its total damage to 4. It only has 5 left. We're slowly getting it. Sigrid has completed her turn. We're going to draw our next encounter card, and we have this one that says activate all blue enemies. None of those on the board. Otherwise, all engaged enemies perform their attack with their on-hand weapon. Well, we don't have the ability to do that because it's his bite, so he's going to just activate based on his quickness that he has. It's allowing him every turn, of course, to activate. This guy's out of control. Now, of course, we're 1 square away from him, so he's going to use Web Spit. Well, there's already a web on the board. Or he doesn't have the tokens for it. He doesn't get these charge tokens back until the time phase. So he's going to skip that step. He's going to move to engage and attack with claws. So that, again, means he's going to walk in here and attack Sigrid. Our Elder Spider Claw gets 1 auto hit and rolls 2 red dice. Let's see how these go. Oh, he got 2 hits and 2 lightning bolts, so that's going to get rid of my armor. I can only roll my blue dice. I have 2 blue dice that are going to attempt to save these 2 hits. Come on, Sigrid, let's save him. Oh, I got 1 save, and that lightning bolt is going to be able to trigger the effect on my player board that gives me 1 defense. So we will take 1 damage, bringing my total damage up to 5, meaning I only have, 2 health left? Oh no! At the beginning of our event phase, we're going to be rolling our die for swiftness to see if we activate this vile spider. We got a shield. I think we needed a hit. It says roll a blue die. If you get a hit, activate the enemy. So we're not activating him. That's fantastic. And we'll be continuing on with the rest of the event phase.
All we need to do for the event phase is discard our story event 3, and then we're going to move to the unfortunate time phase. When I say that's unfortunate, I mean there's some good things, like Maya will have her Thunderstrike available, and her other power that she's used will tick down to 1 time. And of course, Jean will have her healing available, but you know what's not good is what's going to happen to Sigrid.
Here is the absolute sadness. I'm sure everybody's already kind of figured this out. I have 2 poisons, so I have to take 2 more damage, meaning I'm going to go from 5 to 7. We have 6, 7. So that means our poor Sigrid has died. So we're going to be going into our Ghost Soul form here. Now she does have a Soul Shout where I can target enemy suffers bash and 1 HP per its own armor value. And notice these 3 symbols, they're all free actions. As a soul, you could in soul form, I should say, or ghost form, you're able to perform any one of these at least 1 time. So you could move, recall, or soul shout in any order, and you can use all 3 in 1 turn. Recall brings you back to a shrine that's open of your choice. And of course, moving 5 allows me to move, and the soul shout is going to be sweet. Our Elder Spider, of course, is going to gain 1 because of my poison. The lingering effects of Sigrid. Jean will be activating first. This is a free action. She's going to place out her Dome of Resistance. We're going to place the token down where she is. This is going to help us for any defense at this point. Just to let you know, we'll bring this back when we need to worry about it. Then she's going to focus with her action activity, and then she's going to use her combat activity to attack with her mace and hopefully bring this guy down. This is where Jean has to step it up. Let's go, Jean, step it up. She got 1, 2 hits. That's pretty good. Sadly, these stars aren't going to help us. So we have a total of 4. That's pretty good, except that he has armor. He's going to block 1. Then he gets to roll a total of 3 blue dice if I have 3 hits left, and I do. So let's roll these 3 dice and hope he gets absolutely no shields. He got 1 shield. 2 gremlins. That's pretty good. So he's going to take 2 damage. He's almost dead. He's at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 health. If I were to move out of the square, I'd have a reaction attack. So I'm not going to move. We're going to end our turn. We're just going to draw our encounter card. And we have, what's this? Activate all strength enemies. Otherwise, activate up to 2 enemies. So we'll be going ahead and activating our Elder Spider. It's not a strength enemy, but that's okay. It's going to be one of the extra ones. Now, don't forget we have this. So I'm going to be able to re-roll our defense dice as long as I'm in this aura bubble, and I am. And my gremlins all count as actual defense. And for all the gremlins I've been rolling, these blue dice, this would be absolutely awesome. Our Elder Spider is going to start by, if the victim is slowed, the victim suffers poison. That is not going to happen. Otherwise, use Web Spit. So we've seen this before. We're just going to take our token and place it down on that tile area. And that means that Jean is now slowed. So we're going to give this to Jean. Do remember, though, that took place before or after this top part, so I don't gain the poison. I am now going to attack with Bite, and then it's going to move away 1 space. The Bite attack is going to be 3 red dice, and I could get poison too, which would be even better. Let's see how this goes. Well, I got a lot of poison too, but I only got hit 1 time, which is pretty good. The poison is what's really killing us in this thing. With only 1 hit coming through, I get to roll 1 blue die to try to block this. And we got a lightning bolt symbol, which normally would be nothing, but we have our shield, which we may have forgotten. We're not sure. We just realized that they might have had this happen a few times, but that's okay. We've got a lightning bolt. We're going to be able to block that damage. We don't take any, but I still do get that poison 2 token, and we'll place that on Jean and suffer the consequences.
Don't forget that the Elder Spider will move 1 area away, which is perfect for Maya. That means Maya can use her Thunder Strike. She's going to focus for this attack. She also gets +1 because her illusion is in that same area. So 2 auto hits, rolling 1 red and 1 blue. We've got 2 auto hits, 1 red and 1 blue. Let's see what we get. We get, whoa, that's 4 hits. That's awesome. We'll lose 1 of these, but we still have 3 hits coming in, and he'll roll a total of 3 blue dice. Come on, come on. He gets only 1 defense. That means we hit him for 2 damage. With that 2 damage, that means he is toast. He's gone. So with him being gone, that means we'll drop a treasure and we'll gain 2 soul shards. We'll go from 1 to 3. Other spiders nearly chitter in anger, and the party understands that although the creature they killed was the brood mother, the whole brood must be destroyed to end the battle. Take all enemies other than the giant spider from in play, in the enemy deck, and in the discard pile and remove them from the quest. Spawn 1 giant spider enemy. If there's 4, we can ignore that. Remove the red elder spider and the spawn gate from the quest. Resume play until there are no enemies in play, then go to 2.3.
Well, we thought we were done, but we're really not. We'll remove the enemy here. We've put a treasure card down. We're going to take all of these cards here and just put the 2 green spiders in them. I'm going to remove the blue ones. And I'm also, the only card we didn't draw was that snake, which has been pretty cool to see, but maybe we'll see him again. We're going to mix up our 2 green spider cards, and we're going to draw one of them and put the other one back up there. We have found this one. This one is going to, it doesn't get an enemy power, but it is going to give us a soul shard when we kill it. Let's place it right down there. Let's find that spider and place it on the board. He's going to spawn right here. We'll remove our spawn gate like it told us to, and I believe that is it. That's going to be the end of Maya's turn. We're going to move into her encounter phase. Let's draw our card and see what that green spider is that we thought wasn't going to be there. It is going to activate all purple enemies, otherwise activate all enemies of rank enemies. Okay, so we're going to activate our highest rank enemy. Before we do that, I did forget we're going to use this. Once per round, target hero heals 1 HP. Once per quest, you can perform a prey action as a free action without being over an open shrine. So Maya is going to heal 1 damage off of her. She has 2 damage on her, so she's not doing as bad as she used to. She's healing up okay. Now we'll go ahead and activate our giant green spider. We can see here that this giant green spider is 1 away. He is going to attack with web. If the victim is slowed and there are no other heroes in the area, move to engage and use entrap. Otherwise, attack with web. So we have a problem. It's going to attack Jean. And well, lo and behold, she's not actually going to count as a hero. So there is not going to be any other hero there. So she is going to also become entrapped because she's already slowed. But let's see what happens when we get attacked with web first. We've seen it before. 1 success, 3 blue dice, and of course we get that star. We are slowed. Web gets 1 auto attack and 3 more blue dice. Come on, nothing bad. We got a gremlin, a defense, and 1 hit. So we did get hit 1 time. We have been hit twice for this turn so far. I get 2 defense dice. Let's roll these up and see how it goes. We got 1 save. That's it. But I have a plan. We've got our power here. This one says, place this token in the target area, and that's there. Until the next time phase, all heroes in the indicated area can reroll their defense dice. All right, we're going to re-roll this die right here. We've already blocked that one. Let's see how it goes. Roll it up, and we got another defense, so we were able to block all the damage that's coming from the spider. Haha, spider, not today. The problem is we are still slowed because this thing went onto us while we were fighting that red spider. So he's going to jump into the square and attempt to entrap her because that's technically not a hero right now because I'm in ghost form. Jean is going to become KO'd, and we're going to roll our die to see if she saves. And she got a lightning bolt, which is not what she needed. She needed a star, so she is going to take 1 damage from entrap. We'll place our 1 damage right here. We are at 5 damage, and I'm going to be taking 2 more because this venom, this poison is terrible. Wow, she's like the status queen right here. She's got so many status effects. Our vile spider of doom and gloom, which we thought was the end of the game, is out on the board, and we need to take care of it. That's not probably going to happen because, well, she's knocked down. She got KO'd. And of course, I'm in Ghost Soul form. And it is Sigrid's turn. Sigrid has multiple things she can do as a Ghost Soul. She can shout, move, and recall. So that's one cool thing about the game. Even if you're dead, you're still not out of the game. She's going to start with her shout. It's a free action. It says target enemy suffers bash and 1 HP per its own armor value. This has no armor value, so it's not going to take any damage, but I'm going to bash it over there. That's going to be fantastic. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to recall. So I'm going to be able to place myself at any open shrine. This is our only open shrine. She's going to be placed there, and during the time phase, I can go ahead and resurrect her. We're going to move into our enemy activation because that's the end of Sigrid's turn. She's in Ghost Soul form, so this is not going to activate. We do not draw an encounter card during our enemy turn because we are in Ghost Soul form. So we're going to move right into the event phase. Let's see what we found. Come on, no more nests. We have found abandoned loot. We're going to roll a red die and possibly get treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Oh, I love treasure. Let's roll a red die and see what we get. We got a hit. So we get to lay down, 1 treasure bag in an active hero's area. Oh, and the active hero, they have a cigarette, so it's all the way over next to the shrine. We're going to randomly place one of our treasure loot token bags right there. I don't think we're going to get it because I don't want to activate her with that spider sitting around. And the only way to get it is on your turn as a free action, you can pick these up. This is going to go back on top of the loot deck there, our event deck, and we're going to move into the time phase. She's going to take 2 damage from this poison. We're going to go to 3. She's going to turn this to a 1, and she's going to attempt to save to get rid of this poison. Star, 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 star. No star, we didn't save. Next, we're going to remove both of these tokens. They get removed during the time phase, so we can't be slowed anymore by walking into this place, which would be absolutely awesome. There's still a lot of treasure. There's this treasure bag, this treasure card, and there's another treasure bag under there, and there's also 10 crowns under there as well. There's a lot in that space that I think I want to try to get. Maya's cards are both going to refresh. They're going to be all set to be able to be activated this turn. Let's go ahead and resurrect Sigrid. We'll spend the amount of soul points equal to her soul rank, which is 1. So we're going to go down to 2. I'd like to go to 4. We're going to go down to 2, remove this from the board, and place her back out there. She is all set to go. She is at full power. She fully heals herself. I could have left her in Ghost Soul form for the end of the game because I don't think she's going to get back to this battle before it's over. But I wanted to bring her back because if you finish a quest while in Ghost Soul form, you will lose 1 random item. And she only has 1 item, and that's that souped up spear. And I don't want to lose the souped up spear. She's back on the board, but we're not going to activate her. We're going to go activate Maya because I have a plan. Maya's about to either be a hero or a 0. We'll see how this goes. The first thing she's going to do is use her move activity. She's going to move right here, and during her move activity, she is going to use some free actions. Her first free action she is going to do is this one right here. Once per round, target hero heals 1 HP, and it's in the same area, so she's going to heal Jean 1 damage, bringing her to 6 health. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 damage. She actually only has 2 health remaining. We're now going to continue our move activity. We're going to move up here. That's going to be the end of our move activity. Now, as free actions, I can pick all this up. Let's start with the 10 crowns. We're going to grab that. It says you can, as free action, as long as you're not engaged, I can pick up or drop as many things as I want. We're going to draw these traps. Now, these could be traps. This could be a really bad idea. Actually, I'm going to grab the card first because maybe this might help us against traps. We have found something I dropped on the ground. We found a, what is this? Raw Jade Gem. That looks familiar. We can forge this. All right, we'll put this with her. That's fantastic. We're going to draw another token here and see what we found. We found another treasure. Let's go ahead and check out what other treasure we found. Come on, treasure. Oh, what's this? A crystal skull. If you reach 0 HP instead of dying, heal soul rank HP, and all other heroes within 3 areas suffer soul rank hit points. Then discard this item. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a cursed skull. Crystal skull. It's cursed. Oh no. We got to get rid of this somehow. I don't even know how yet. I haven't seen a cursed item before. It's awesome. All right. Well, she's got it. That's great. Maya's going to be super thrilled. Colin, I got you a cursed item. You're going to love it. Let's go ahead and see what our last one is. We got a cursed item so far. Oh, another treasure. Wow, we got super lucky. We got awesome treasures. Let's get some more treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure. I love treasure. Raw scales here. When forged, I'm going to be able... Okay, so this is another one of those things where we can forge to get one of those crystals. And this one, flip to side 1 or 2 or move to another armor. So this one's going to be for armor. It makes sense. It scales. We're going to give that to her as well. She only has the ability to put 2 things in her bag. So at this point, she has 2 things. These are the 2 things in her bag. And I think she has to equip this. This is equipped as... I think you have to equip it. Is my guess. It's going to be an equipped thing. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know and I will make sure to change that when we get a chance. I'll have to keep it because it is cursed, but I might have to drop one of these 2 items in, and that's totally fine. At this point, Maya has 2 action activities and a fight activity she can perform. She's going to first perform her action activity to move her illusion to there. Then she's going to go ahead and use this one. She can use her other action activity to use her Thunder Strike. We're going to roll 1 red die and 1 blue die and see how it goes. Now, I also am going to gain 1 success because this is in the place. It says for each illusion in the target's area, all Maya's attacks against this target enemy suffer 1 combat hit. So we're already at 1, and then we're going to go ahead and roll the rest of those dice. We get our automatic hit and 2 dice. Let's see how this goes. We got 1, 2, 3 hits total. This is going to KO it, and that's all I can do. So we KO'd him and did 3 damage. Our spider is down to 1 health because he starts with 4. At this point, we are going to do our fight activity, and we're going to use this. We're going to attack target enemy in the same area as an illusion, ignoring distance and line of sight. I get to attack with 1 auto hit, 1 red die, and then 2 blue dice, and I can do some slow remove armor. That's going to be awesome. I get 2 auto hits from this, I believe. 1 for the act and 1 for the illusion being in that space. Then this thing's toast. This king can't even survive. Why am I rolling dice? Ah, totally dead. This thing took another 2-3 damage. It can't have any armor to block any of this. We have defeated, again, another giant spider, and we've gained a soul gem here. So we're going to go ahead and move that up to 3. We've reached the ending. The exhilarating victory turns to confusion as the heroes' minds falter and they pass out. The cumulative effects of unseen poisonous fumes drags the party to the ground, weakened and easy prey for the merciless creatures roaming the Underrain. The party gains 1 soul shard per hero. Well, per hero, that means we're going to gain 3, and 1 time token for every 2 unrevealed event cards left in the deck. Next, we're going to travel the Underrain map to the Colosseum to go to Quest 3. Wow, that's awesome. We get 3, so we're up to 6. That means we can power up Sigrid in the next quest. I also gain a time token for each one of these we haven't revealed yet. I already have 1 from the last one because the errata says that there's supposed to be 4 going into that first town instead of 3, and we get 1 because of her passive power that she has, her feat. So we should already have 1 moving into here. So let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2. We get 2 more of these time tokens. So we are up to 3 time tokens whenever we just are going to get to a point where we can use them. That's the end. We have 6. Now we have a lot of stuff that we get to move around on our characters, hopefully. That's it. We have completed the second quest. Oh my gosh, it was a grueling battle. We actually lost somebody. Sigrid went down, and this wouldn't have been much fun. If we didn't take that spider out that turn, I think it would have came back and probably done some real damage. It might have, so I'm glad we actually made it. Oh boy. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell symbol so you know when the next video comes out. We'll be moving into quest number 3. Also, please feel free to leave anything in the comments below. I would love to hear from everyone. There's a lot going on in this dungeon crawler, and there's a lot of things to keep track of. This is a very rule and token and math heavy game where there's a chance we can make a mistake here or there. So feel free to let us know, and we'll make sure to put those in the pinned comments. Again, thank you so much for watching. And if you're excited to see these 3 awesome adventures continue into the Colosseum, then I need you to meet me at the table.